5 reasons you should get rid of TikTok. Yeah, like and subscribe, and also come to my show live. And look, just bear with me on the ad, and then I'll get to what you're actually interested in, you little TikTok brains. I know you've already clicked off anyway. This has gone for 15 seconds. Now you're gone. Well, anyway, you should come see my show, because if you want red pills and you want them hard, you want to know how the world really works, you want to see my show before it goes to the next stage. I think a lot of them are just charity works as well now, especially if you're in Melbourne. Come see my show. That money all goes to charity. It's also the filmed event, so it's going to be a discount offer. And so everybody else, I'll be taking money from some of them personally, and then I will be giving some of the money away to charities, because I'm really scared about native animals going extinct. So now let's talk about TikTok and why you should get off it. You know, there's 5 reasons, by the way, just count them yourself. I can't be fucked to do it. There is so many people that have written to me in our endeavors to get people off this app, which is essentially an app that the advertising should be, hey, do you want to destroy your ability to concentrate and therefore your ability to accomplish anything of note in life, and at the same time feel pissed off in the moment as well? So it's not doing either thing for you. Sign up to TikTok today. #1 app on earth. Nuts. Such a scary little hack into people's brains. Just like, you feel awful, don't you? Keep saying it, maybe you won't feel awful. Your entire life has gone by and you feel like shit, and now you've got no skills. Which is the first one. The first one is, you need to know this. It's proven. The results are in. It destroys your ability to concentrate. So many people write to me saying, Jesus, I can't talk about it because I was just talking about ability to concentrate, and then I got distracted. But even more than that, I'm allowed to do that because I'm a YouTuber. What I'm saying is, people have written to me saying, I can't even focus on YouTube videos anymore. How quick is TikTok? Any YouTuber worth their weight, if there's something on screen for 3 seconds, you can't have it. Except on this channel, and that's why it's never going to be doing like super well. But any channel, you look at it, all the time is like, oh, the light change, oh, there's a sound effect, beep, 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 beep. Make sure that you press subscribe, you can win money. That can't keep people's attention anymore. Now they're moving to TikTok because it's the next hit of quickening the mind to just focus on things that are useless in a shorter amount of time. So your brain is getting moved to this idea that life should just be like the Adam Sandler movie Click. You should just be fast forwarding all the time. And so if anything of note that you ever learn in life is going to take an investment of time. It's going to take years. But at the very minimum, it's going to take 10 minutes in a YouTube video, which is why you should sign up today. But these are all to get you on the path to developing a skill. TikTok is all about destroying your ability to develop this skill in the first place. Your abilities in life, in terms of your economic productivity, in terms of what is going to make you rich, unless you are one of the benefactors of one of these get-rich-quick schemes like Bitcoin or whatever, any other time that you are going to get rich is because you are offering a very complicated skill that no one else can offer. You can't do that if you're on TikTok, unless you are a TikTok that has become such an uber TikTok that you're just like, I know what people are going to do before they do it. You become one of those those bald cancer children in Minority Report. Except for like a hot kid as opposed to a dying kid. They're usually the ones that win, aren't they? Just jailbait. But so the next one after that is, this is also something that you notice about TikTok. What I notice when I upload onto it, because I'm just trying to fish whatever idiots that I can out of it and just be like, come on, dummy, out you get. Nah, sorry. If you can't pay attention to a 10-minute video, you are screwed in life. Maybe there's still enough in your brain, which again, this is the second reason. We'll move back to the third one now that I've got it on my mind. Okay? Shrinks your brain. You should see the graph. I've talked about it before. Terrifying. Look at somebody who has been on TikTok for 10 minutes. The red part of your brain is all of the stuff that is doing high processing. As soon as you're on TikTok, 10 minutes, it all goes green. The exact opposite color of red. The exact opposite color. It goes, duh. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. You're on social media for half an hour, reduces your IQ by 10 points. How often does the average person spend on TikTok if they're an average user in Australia? Half an hour. essentially 2 weeks. They spend 2 weeks, their holidays is sitting there watching someone make a bird trap and then going, yeah, that takes 10 seconds to build. Oh, does it? Well, mine took longer. I'm not going to do it now. So, makes you dumber, destroys your ability to concentrate. The 2 things that you need to become successful in life. And let's be honest, most of you out there, you dummies, you do not have IQ points to burn. You do not have 10 IQ points to destroy in a day. And then the next one is conversation with your brain. Now, this one's really scary. But you notice this, that why is it that the most antisocial psychos are the ones that are on TikTok? It's like the people that were too illiterate for Twitter have migrated to TikTok. Finally, an app that is as scattered and schizophrenic and scary as me. They're always the ones that go on TikTok. They're always the ones that are stitching your comments and trying to get you cancelled. And it's all because of their psycho mental health problems that are being exacerbated by this technology that is creating, I honestly think this, a mental health epidemic. It is not a coincidence that you look at all of the people online that spend all of their time online, and that is mostly Gen Z, 75% of them, and then look at it, wouldn't you know, 75% of them are addicted to social media. Close to 75% say, I'm lonely, I have a mental illness. And it's all because these things are creating that in your head. If you have something that is designed to be like a pokies machine that is always promising that something good's going to happen, and then every single one of the time is just essentially just a mental punch in the face of being like, oh, that was actually lame. Oh, that actually sucked. Oh, that was actually quote-unquote cringe. Psh, psh, psh. You're going to feel like shit. It's just proven. And it is proven that coincidentally, isn't this incredible? If you get off of TikTok, was just reading this study the other day, if you get off of TikTok for your half an hour a day, and then you put that into exercising for half an hour a day, hey, wouldn't you know? All of a sudden, these mental health issues just dissipate with that one action. Correlation, not causation, am I right? That's what you should be replacing it with. You should be replacing your TikTok time. This would completely revolutionize your life. You replace your Instagram time with meditating. You replace your TikTok time with exercising. Bam. Success in life. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. I'm calling it now. But then, yes, so what happens is the reason that this is different to other apps is because other apps create encouraging some sort of social interaction. TikTok, comments, secondary thing. What they're trying to get you to do is to respond to other people's TikToks. That's what it's designed to do. And the reason that is happening, and the reason that you have all of these psychos just talking into it, is because they feel like, because it's only 15 seconds and because it's just showing you with such precise algorithms exactly what you want to see. What's happening is you're having a conversation with your own brain. What are people who cannot escape their inner chatter and can't see any difference between their inner chatter and the real world? Insane. TikTok is making you insane. As one of these social media experts was talking about, it is, instead of a social interaction, albeit like a cheap sativa instead of sugar in your coffee version of it, TikTok is different because it's like, no, have a conversation with yourself. What do you think about this? Just record this just to yourself. It's because it just feels like it's kind of Instagrammy, I suppose. But even Instagram likes the likes and likes the comments. It's more just like sitting there and being like, I like this. This was cringe. Didn't think that was cringe. Which is really strange because every now and then you see it all the time. Those people that are talking about that, and then all of a sudden they talk about a celebrity and the celebrity's like, what the fuck? And then they talk about them in response. And then they freak out. And then you see their justification in their next TikTok. And what do they always say? This wasn't about you. This was just between me. I was just talking to myself. They say something like that. They forget that this is going out and being broadcast to the universe. It is an extension of an insane mind. That's another reason that you should get rid of it, I think. It depends if you want to go for that or not. If you want to have the same mindset as a depressed schizophrenic, go for it. The next one is that it deliberately tries to make you upset. This is why a lot of the time, those, I don't know, I can't even remember them, but the people that people are always talking about are like, oh, this crazy feminazi, or oh my God, this Andrew Tate or whatever, right? They're always pushing these people in front of you They're always pushing that because what is the emotion that spreads like wildfire online? Outrage. Why is it good business for me when the Liberal Party are in personally? Because I can sit there and talk about, oh my God, they did this. Oh no, Scott Morrison did what? And then as soon as Anthony Albanese is in, it's just like, this is an outrage. He moved the country in the right direction very quickly. That is all. Doesn't have the same ring to it. And so this is why they're always pushing these things, and because it's in tiny little spurts. As I've said before, you need to write this down as well. You are angry for 4 minutes. You are scientifically going to be in an erratic, agitated mood for half a day. Half an hour of that? It's like alcohol. You get trash one night. It takes your body 3 months to get rid of that. That is what is happening emotionally to you on a hormonal, emotional level. That is how much it is agitating and upsetting you. It's obvious when you talk to these people as well. When you talk to people that have been on TikTok for a while, they're fucked. They don't know how to socialize anymore. And it's because they're just so emotionally erratic. It is incredible. Honestly, I'm telling you right now, you take off TikTok, just that one app, notice how much happier you are. That one thing, please do it. Notice how much you're able to concentrate again. Notice how much more intelligent you feel. But this is the main one because this is the only thing that you're really searching for in your life. Why are you on TikTok in the first place? Because it's just this carnival con game of like, step right up and you can see something awesome and happy and whoop, you didn't see it. Try again, kid, while you're just throwing hoops trying to get it over the clown lamp, being like, you were so close that time. Get another ring touch, kid. That's what's happening on that app. Anyway, we'll go to the next one, the final. Just had to remind myself of what it was. You ready for it? Destroys your ability to socially interact because you are put in front of all of these exaggerated characters, and is something else that we discussed in the 20s video. When you are in your 20s, you are more attracted to these big, larger-than-life human beings. That's why another reason that Andrew Tate comes on, because it's like, wow, he's not wearing a shirt in the middle of the day. He must be a millionaire. There are these traits that these extreme characters have that attracts the youth. It's all TikTok is, the youth. And so they are going to be attracted to people who are larger than life. What are people that are larger than life? The things that they are doing are socially unacceptable most of the time. If you're walking around on stage with your vagina out and you see that all the time, on some level, even if you are not consciously just walking into office being like, hey everyone, seeing as it's casual Fridays, I've got my cooch out. Even if you're not going to that level, you start thinking that things that are socially unacceptable in the real world are socially acceptable. So this is the thing that really scares me on a societal level. It is pushing society to be both antisocial, as in too scared to leave their house, and when they do leave their house, from a combination of being too scared to socially interact and seeing all of these psychos that just do things that aren't socially kosher at all, when they do interact, and this is something I swear to God, Gen Z, sorry to pick on you again, but here you go. Here's your emotional wedgie for today. You are more fucked than we were. And we were more fucked than, not Gen X, they were terrible, but definitely worse than boomers. Way worse than boomers in terms of social interaction. And it is because when they do things in front of you, there's things that, 20-year-olds do in front of me now where I'm just like, this is scaring me. This is freaking me out. Right? And it's not because of this, like, you young kids, you change. It's because they kind of do that kind of stuff now, being like, yeah, vagina! Like, just things that 2-year-olds do. It's because it regresses you back. Makes you a socially unacceptable human being and tricks you into thinking that you're socially acceptable. So you never actually learn the lesson. You're just in this permanent stasis of, why is everyone running away from me? They're the cringe ones. Not me. The guy that's walking around with a hat saying, yo, and full send it every sentence. I'm not cringe. I'm not cringe, the one that uses cringe. Anyway, I'm going into the same point now. So make sure that you subscribe and like, because I'm pulling you out of this. This is an intervention, kiddies. And also, on top of that, if you want extra information on how to really crush it in life, if you want a real hustlers university, yeah? There's only one way to get it. It's George Shanks. You can get rid of it anytime that you want, but honestly, it is the cheapest on earth of somebody that has read so many books in self-help and giving you the absolute gems of it. If you have not signed up to it, that's on you. Your loss. But I do put the best things that I have learned there, and over and over and over again, I get all of these people being like, thank you, my life has changed. So if you want your life to change with the smallest amount of money possible, in the quickest way possible, you know where to get the information. Otherwise, just subscribe to this where you get the, still pretty good stuff. Anyway, I'll see you next time.